Sister Wives. I feel so sorry for Kody Brown after Garrison's passing. Should we forgive him? Kody Brown from Sister Wives may not be the best patriarch, but I still believe he deserves some sympathy from fans following the passing of his son, Robert Garrison Brown. Kody, a 56-year-old native of Flagstaff, has experienced a lot of difficulties over the past 4 years. He has faced personal challenges that have completely changed his life. In March 2024, Kody endured one of the most heartbreaking losses of his life when he lost his beloved son Garrison. It was very difficult for him and his ex-wife, Janelle Brown, to publicly acknowledge their adult son's passing on social media. Kody and Garrison were once very close. They spent a lot of time together and had a strong bond. However, as Garrison grew older, Kody started to become distant from him. Kody became less involved in Garrison's life and tried to control him. In 2021, Kody enforced his strict COVID-19 rules on his family, but some adult children, including Garrison, ignored them and continued socializing. This made Kody furious, leading him to tell Janelle to kick Garrison and Gabriel out of their house. Kody stopped speaking to Garrison and refused to celebrate Christmas with his family, driving them further apart. I'm of the opinion that Kody will always regret pushing Garrison away, even going as far as to believe that he contributed to Garrison's mental health struggles. Kody's estranged relationship with Garrison might continue to trouble him. The realization that he wasn't communicating with Garrison would likely make him feel partially responsible for Garrison's emotional distress, particularly in the last 4 years of Garrison's life. I also think Kody will regret and feel guilty because he never reconciled with Garrison. He had months to talk to Garrison and build a better relationship with him. He had the opportunity to reconcile and spend more time with him. Unfortunately, Kody can no longer repair his relationship with Garrison. He will have to live with the knowledge that he could have reconciled with him but chose not to, leading to immense guilt. From questioning his role as a father to being unable to make amends, many thoughts will continue to haunt Kody. Kody likes to present himself as the head of the household, wanting to maintain control and avoid appearing weak to others. He is no longer married to Janelle and has lost touch with many of his adult children as they have moved on with their own lives. Despite being married to Robin Brown, I think Kody is truly alone. I suspect he is grieved for Garrison privately, and he is unable to share his emotions with anyone due to his inability to show vulnerability. I think Kody will continue to mourn in solitude, as that is simply his nature, and he doesn't have someone to share his feelings with. A Reddit user at business_aside_317 agreed that Kody is grieving in isolation. Many viewers are justified in criticizing Kody for being a dysfunctional patriarch. It's also fair for fans to hold him accountable for his past mistakes. Kody is a flawed human being, just like anybody else. He isn't perfect, despite striving to be. There are numerous issues with Kody. However, I believe fans should consider showing him some sympathy, particularly for the mistakes he made as a father. Kody is slowly making an effort to connect with his children and step out of his comfort zone. Some support from Sister Wives fans may help him reestablish relationships with his adult children. In the wake of tragedy, emotions often tangle into knots too heavy for even the strongest hearts. And while the Sister Wives fandom has never shied away from criticizing Kody Brown, sometimes fairly, sometimes not, there's a different tone echoing through the community after the heartbreaking death of Garrison Brown. For all the drama, dysfunction, and divisiveness that Kody brought into his family over the years, in this singular moment, I feel something unexpected. I feel genuinely sorry for him. Garrison's passing hit like a shockwave through the Brown family and beyond. The 25-year-old, known for his charm, independence, and quiet strength, was a fan favorite. Viewers had watched him grow from a young boy into a man who proudly served in the National Guard and bravely voiced his opinions during the COVID rift that fractured the family. He was real, grounded, and relatable, something that often stood in stark contrast to the increasingly performative chaos of Sister Wives in later seasons. His loss is a deep wound not only for his mother Janelle and siblings, but also for Kody, no matter how strained their relationship had become. And that's the core of why I feel such profound sympathy for Kody. Grief is complicated, but grieving a child with whom you were estranged, that's a level of pain few can comprehend. Kody has always been a polarizing figure. His leadership style grew increasingly authoritarian, his emotional outbursts more frequent, and his favoritism for Robin more blatant as the years went on. His once cohesive plural family splintered under the pressure of divided loyalties, unaddressed resentment, and unmet emotional needs. Garrison, like his brother Gabriel, openly resisted Kody's rigid rules during the pandemic. It wasn't just about protocol, it was about control, about being seen and heard, and Garrison refused to be silent. Their relationship deteriorated. Kody's infamous statement that Garrison needed to apologize before reconciliation could begin left a sour taste in many viewers' mouths. It felt like a parent placing ego above love. And yet, now in hindsight, it's all just sad. So terribly, tragically sad. Because Kody never got that apology, and maybe he didn't deserve one. But worse than that, he never got the closure. Never got the hug. The talk. The awkward but healing steps that might have led to a reconciliation between father and son. That chance is gone now, and no amount of TLC filming or talking head interviews can bring it back. This is the haunting truth that many grieving parents carry: regret. It whispers in the quiet moments, echoes through empty rooms, and clings to every memory, sweet or bitter. And for Kody, a man so often driven by pride and principle, this regret may be unbearable. Did he push too hard? Was his desire to control his family worth the emotional distance it created? Did he see how hurt and rejected Garrison felt? These questions likely swirl around his mind every hour of the day now, and they may never have satisfactory answers. Some fans argue Kody brought this on himself, that his actions over the past decade alienated his children and led to this irreversible divide. There is truth in that. But when someone is grieving the loss of their child, there is no satisfaction in blame. There is only pain. We saw a flicker of the real Kody in the episode following Garrison's passing, not the dramatized version with styled hair and rehearsed monologues. His face was different, hollowed, broken. His eyes didn't dart around looking for the next fight or defense. They just stared, raw and stunned. This wasn't the man yelling about disloyalty or struggling to balance four wise expectations. This was just a dad, shattered by a loss so profound that no cameras could truly capture it. Grief may have humbled him in a way nothing else ever could. Janelle, of course, carries the heaviest weight. Her love for Garrison was constant and fierce. She supported his independence, celebrated his service, and stood by him even as the chasm between him and Kody widened. But even she, grieving mother, steadfast protector, has admitted that Kody is suffering. That he's lost in guilt, despair, and what-ifs. And despite all their tension, Janelle sees that pain. Because at the end of the day, they both lost a son. It's too late to rewrite the past. Kody can't fix what was broken between him and Garrison. But maybe, just maybe, this tragedy will shake something loose in him. Maybe it will make him reevaluate his priorities. Maybe he'll reach out to Gabriel with a softened heart instead of another demand for apology. Maybe he'll look at his remaining children and see that time is not endless and that stubbornness isn't love. Kody's grief may be heavy, but it's real. And even if you've disagreed with every choice he's made, mocked his hairstyles, rolled your eyes at his rants, this moment deserves compassion. Because no parent should ever have to bury their child. No father should live with the weight of unresolved words, and no amount of TV drama can overshadow the very human heartbreak of loss. So yes, I feel sorry for Kody Brown. In this raw, soul-crushing moment, I see not the controversial patriarch of a reality TV show, but a man who lost his son, and who may never fully forgive himself for how it all ended. And that's something no parent, no matter how flawed, deserves to face alone.